This is RadioOnFire.com, home of the His and Hers show, with talk from a male and female point of view. Now, here are your hosts, Diamond K and Mrs. Sweet Tea.
RadioOnFire.com, Shot97.com. I go by the name of Diamond K, and I am joined, as always, by...
the lovely Miss Sweet Tea.
Oh, yeah, I was supposed to say that, right?
Yes.
Okay. How you doing, by the way?
I'm awesome.
All right, another week. Here we are. A lot of things that I want to get into, but I definitely want to say if people want to check out any of our past episodes, they can go to iTunes and subscribe to RadioOnFire.com there. Also on YouTube, various other places.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere. How about that? So a couple things I want to talk about. Did you hear about the ExRaven Cheerleader? That
the child molester? Yes.
She's a child molester, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was talking to various people about this, and okay, first, if you missed the story, she is the oldest person that was that became a cheerleader. She became a cheerleader at 38 years old.
She has a lot of money.
That's amazing.
She has a lot of money.
She has a lot of money.
Yes.
She's married. Well, she's going through a divorce. She's estranged from the CEO
Yes,
of Constellation Energy. Okay. Now, for the people that are outside of this area, it's a big energy company. Mm-hmm. And so, as you said, they have a lot of money.
Yes.
They have children, but they're going through a divorce.
Yes.
And she takes it upon herself, this ex-cheerleader, wife of a multimillionaire, to meet some kid on Instagram, 15 years old, and they message him back and forth.
Did she actually touch him?
Did she touch him? She brought him to her house, her $2.5 million house, which is in Delaware, and he stays the night. She sucks him off twice that night. She wants to have sex with him. She gives him liquor, right? But he was like, "Nah, I'm a pass on the pussy."
Guess what my husband says?
What did he say?
What is wrong with him?
Yeah, well, I was kind of thinking that too.
Right.
Something has to be wrong, or is there something wrong with her?
No, like any molestation, like the teachers molesting the kids, my husband would be like, "Where was these teachers at when I was in school?"
He said it didn't happen to me. So he's saying that he would not have been able to turn it down after. I mean, if you remembering back when you were a young boy, our hormones was jumping, but
these kids nowadays are different.
They're a lot different. And so the kid's father picks him up the next day, and the story comes out after that. So
where did he tell his parents that he was at?
That's a good question. She has children the same age as this boy.
Oh.
So
what they were saying in the news, it's looked upon differently when a woman molests a boy.
Oh, yeah, y'all get everything your way. Everything is twisted when it's a woman.
Right. And if it was a man doing that to a little girl, then he needs to be locked up, put away, yada, yada,
Well,
yada.
I think she needs to be locked up. And here's the thing. What happened here, this is a sickness, because clearly this woman could have gotten a grown man. Clearly. I remember, let's talk about, before we get to that, the story that you told me the other day. What happened to you with the guy following you or whatever.
Oh, in the hair store?
Right. Now, so that guy would have been very willing to hook up with, this child molesting lady. But I think that, like you said, it's very different when it's a woman, being a predator for a young boy.
It is.
How would you react? You being the mother of a boy, how would you react if one of his teachers was hitting on him?
It depends on that boy.
Your boy?
Yeah, it depends on how my son come out. If he's a little horny little bastard,
okay,
then I would, I would understand.
Moving on. Okay. Moving on.
I would.
You would understand what?
That he got his nut off. Like, he got an older woman.
So
okay?
let me make sure that maybe I didn't set the table properly. Okay, if your 15-year-old son
Yes.
is involved with a woman the same age as you,
Yes.
how would you feel about
And
that?
what do you mean, in a relationship, or he knocked her
A
off real
woman-
quick? She took his virginity.
Okay, how about that?
Okay, yes. I'd rather a woman taking his virginity than a man. Yes.
Would you call the police?
No, I'm not calling the police.
All right. So let us know in the comment section how you
What would
feel about this.
What would you do?
Okay. Well,
What would you tell your son?
If my 15-year-old son sleeping, I wouldn't be feeling that. Let me tell you why. She's taking advantage of him. Okay.
Okay, let me ask
Now,
you.
my 15-year-old
what
son
age
with an
were you-
18-year-old girl. Okay, that's
What
cool.
age were you when you lost your virginity?
Why we gotta be talking about me?
Well, I'm just saying, because that's probably. I'm just saying.
Okay. I was 18. You're gonna be 19.
Okay. All right. I understand that.
Right. You understand what?
Why you feel that way?
Yeah, well, it was different. It was different then. Now, I could have lost my virginity sooner,
Right.
and there were opportunities, but I chilled
Right.
because I
He was-
wanted it to be special.
See?
So I
And that's
waited
what-
till after the
that's
senior
what I'm
prom and
saying.
did it then.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If my son is like that, then I'll be like, oh, no. But if I have a little horny bastard son, because they get horny around 13, 12 nowadays.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, well, that's true.
Then I would look at the situation a little different.
Yeah. So now, if your horny bastard daughter, who was
I ain't playing with-
15,
I ain't playing that.
hooked up with
No, I'm
a
not
38-year-old
playing.
guy,
No,
how would you feel about that?
We're gonna have some problems.
But
and
she's a horny
issues.
horny bastard.
It's different.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
different.
thought. That's what I thought.
It's different.
That's what I thought. Speaking of different, what Youngberg, right? He's the hit maker. 'Cause
He is
people
messy.
correct me in the comment section when I say and it's a if I say instead of okay. So Youngberg, the hit maker.
Is a messy maker.
Now
He's
I
messy.
remember Youngberg from Sexy Can I, right? He was in that
Sexy
song.
Can I? Yeah. Whatever hits that he
And
make,
also, Mayo smacked the shit out of Youngberg, and he didn't do nothing. Okay, he didn't do nothing. But he beats up his girlfriend,
Masika.
Masika. Now he's fired from the show.
They released him from the show.
Yeah. Get this nigga out of here. Yeah, as they should.
I hate the way Masika talks. He talks like this.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
young man, yeah.
so is that okay? You feel good? I mean, is that the way it was supposed to go?
What, for them to release him from the show?
Yeah.
I'm surprised she released. No, because Stevie J and Jocelyn fight all the time.
Okay. But she called the police. Police came. He was arrested. That's totally different than a couple having an argument and some loud talk. You know,
What did he
Mary
actually
J,
do to her? They
Casey,
say
JoJo
he-
used to
what,
do
he-
that back
he-
in the day.
He dragged her across the floor or something?
Yeah, I mean, she had bruises and marks and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's a
happened
little
to
bit
me.
different.
Wouldn't have been me.
What would
Did
happen
you
if it
see
was
how
you?
little that nigga is?
Yeah.
You have to be a straight punk.
The girl you're talking
Yes.
about? What? You hard on these hoes.
Yes. That's what she is too. You.
So you don't feel sorry for her?
No, I don't.
Wow.
Because that's messed up what she did to Hazel.
So because of how she
Karma
got
is-
with him.
Karma is a bitch.
Okay. Well, you're tough. You're tough. You're
Karma is a bitch.
You're really tough. Now,
She let Young Bird beat her up though. Like, that's like crazy.
all right.
He's a clown.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Here's my problem. Okay, however those two got together or whatever. My problem is when a man stepped to Youngberg, he ain't want no problems. He ain't want no trouble.
He a clown.
He
I
was
told you.
he was peace, love, hair grease, everything. Just no violence. Now all of a sudden, because his credit card got declined. I guess she maxed out the credit card.
And then they decline. Maybe, you know, when you use your card too much that day and you over withdraw and then it won't let you get any money out.
Yeah, he might got a limit.
He's a hit maker.
Allegedly.
Got money.
Yeah, well, he's not on the show anymore. I don't know what's going to happen to him. Speaking of no more, don't know what's going to happen to him. Nicki Minaj, right? Who I've said on many shows is the best female rapper ever, right?
Uh-huh.
She smashes her ex-boyfriend's car. Benz. Mercedes-Benz. Why?
What did you repeat what you said?
What did I say?
She smashes whose car?
Her ex-boyfriend.
Who bought it?
Well, Nicki bought it. Nicki bought the car.
Okay, so she actually smashed her own car, right?
Yeah, that's why she's not being arrested or anything like
Because
that.
it's hers.
Because it's hers. But
Right.
how do you feel about that?
He deserved that.
Now, I like Nicki.
If I choose to mess up my own property, it's what I choose to do.
Now, when a guy does something like that, y'all
Is it
feel
yours?
differently. Y'all feel different when a guy does it.
What?
If a guy buys you something,
Mm-hmm.
then breaks it, takes it back, anything like that, you know, y'all calling them clowns.
That's clown
He's
shit.
cheap.
That's bitch assness shit. You don't do that.
But Nicki did it.
She's a woman. We can be bitch assness. We're women.
There you have it. Okay, you can't win this argument. I can't believe you're gonna co-sign that.
A nigga that takes stuff back and break a girl's stuff is a punk. You don't do that.
Right. Okay.
But girls can do that.
Okay. All right. Let us know your thoughts. I disagree with this.
You disagree
Totally.
with everything that I say.
Well, I mean, that right is right, wrong is wrong. That's
Women
wrong.
are right and we're right all the time. She smashed up her car. She bought it for him. That was hers.
Listen, I love Nicki. I think that she is a great artist. I think
you
that
love
she
her butt.
right,
I
all
don't
that.
think you even listen to what comes out of her mouth.
I
You
do.
just love-
I do. She's got lyrics. However, I disagree with, just the whole thing, especially when at the end of the day she's going to buy him another car and they're going to be back together anyway. It's going to happen. I've seen it happen.
It's hers. She can do what she wants.
All right, well, let us know your thoughts.
What did he do?
What?
What did he do for
It
her?
was
to
her.
smash the
She did
car?
it.
Well, why'd she do it?
'Cause
Why
they
did
broke
she
up.
do it?
They
Why
had
did
an
she
argument.
do
They
it?
had an argument.
And he probably was wrong. He was dead wrong.
Well, word on the street is
He put his hands on her.
Word on the street is that he cheated on her. But I don't, I can't see
With
that
somebody
happen.
with real parts.
I can't see that happen. Definitely social media, Instagram and Twitter. I'm at the Diamond K Show. What is your
IG, Jamaican Doll. Facebook, I don't even be on it.
you're-
Twitter, I hate it.
You're off the hook today. We'll see you guys next week.
Good night.